You're watching UTV Live. The time now is almost 24 minutes past 6. Well, it's all changed at UTV today. We're no longer calling ourselves Ulster Television. It's officially UTV. And we've got a whole new image to match. Mike Nesbitt reports on today and yesterday.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you. What do you think of the wedding of the Crown Princess of Holland to a German?
I think you've got a bit of a nerve.
However, the new Calibucky plan... Did I say that time? I'm sorry.
Are you saying, and maybe you're not saying, but do you feel that I forgot the question? What is it?
Well, wait a minute now. We'll begin it over again.
Yes, let's go back to the beginning.
At 4:45 in the afternoon of October the 31st, 1959, this symbol introduced Ulster Television's first ever broadcast.
It is my privilege, my rare privilege, in fact it is my unique privilege, to be the first person to appear before you on Ulster Television.
And here's what Havelock House looked like back then. Slightly less imposing than today, as UTV officially opened a £4 million extension and unveiled the new corporate look.
We have always branded ourselves as Ulster Television over the years, but in all of the research that we carry out, we find that a majority of people refer to us as UTV, and that's despite that very strong promotion and branding as Ulster Television. So we feel now that we're taking the advice of the viewers, calling ourselves UTV. It comes off the tongue more easily, and people do prefer it according to the research that we carry out. Well, television is becoming increasingly competitive, and there are more and more channels becoming available. And we felt it was important that we would position ourselves more in a more focused way for the future within that multi-channel environment.
Around 300 were in UTV today for a high-tech presentation on the high-tech changes. And not just the new 2,500 square foot studio, but also a satellite vehicle capable of sending reports live from anywhere in Northern Ireland, or well beyond, for that matter.
The overall commitment is 17.5 million over the next 10 years, but what we were launching today cost in the order of 4 million. The new studio, all the new facilities that we have in the building, plus some additional equipment. The UTV has impressed the viewers so far, insofar as we are far and away the most popular television channel in all of the UK, and particularly here in Northern Ireland. And what we're trying to say to the people in the provinces, and indeed to all our viewers, that we are putting money behind making sure that we continue to please them.
Of course, all this new equipment is a far cry from the days when you had to use a coffee cup instead of a microphone.
Now, we talked to Bing when he was here, and I believe that he's just added another patter of tiny feet
yes,
to his
it's sort of puzzled the scientific world, and he's done it again.
And another famous and very familiar face to UTV officially opened the new extension.
I declare the new studio and the whole block well and truly opened.
Thank you.
I think we've done it. on a really exciting day like today, obviously from my point of view, I've been thinking back on various aspects of Ulster Television over 34 years when I first started to work for them. Because in the 70s, when the Troubles were at their height, they decided, and they were the first region anywhere in Britain to decide this, to do 1 hour between 6 and 7, which ain't easy. Not easy to get all the material for that. And at a time when people were concentrating on bombs, bullets and barricades, they decided to give people in Northern Ireland something more than that. They always gave the news what it was worth, but they backed it up with everything else that was going on in the province.
So, as the province is invited to say goodbye to Ulster Television, what else could we do than show you, yet again, the wee man from Strabane?
We have got a curse on Mr. Band. It's no good to Mr. Band people.
Sorry, you mustn't shout because you're blasting the microphone.
Right.
You see,
yes,
the microphone can get you all right.
We have got a curse on Mr. Band that doesn't give work to the people who's born in the town.
Of course, on UTV Live, with a full hour to fill every night, we don't talk that quickly anymore.
Well, speak for yourself, Mike. Here we go. Better have a look at more of today's news. First, though, a recap of the main